gonna make a lot more like lower quality unedited videos, or not unedited but less editing, like no subtitles and stuff, to like increase the amount of videos coming out, because right now it's like once every 2 or 3 weeks. That's just way too slow. Oops. Okay, so that kind of backfired. To be fair, I was gonna upload sooner, but in my defense, I didn't have access to my PC. I wasn't at my house, so technically I couldn't. Okay, it's a valid excuse. I didn't have a computer. It's not my fault, but none of that matters. What matters is I'm back, so I'm gonna be uploading again. And today's video is it's called Amusement Park Goes Bird. Yeah, that title makes no sense. Okay, essentially, me, Ahmad, and Dante, we went to go to an amusement park. We went to Lake Compound. If you don't know what that is, it's an amusement park, obviously. So as I was like getting ready to go, because the way we were gonna go, Ahmad was gonna like pick us all up, and we were all, and he was in. I was preparing a bag of stuff that I needed to go, like essential things, like my headphones. Part of me thought to myself, like in the back of my head, you should bring like swim swords. I mean, it's called Lake Compound. There's probably like water rides and stuff there. But then I was like, wait, it's an amusement park though. It's like roller coasters and stuff. I'm not gonna need a like swimsuit if I'm gonna go on roller coasters and like rides and stuff like that. So I was like, okay, you know what? I'm not gonna bring a swimsuit. I don't need one. So when Ahmad picked me up, I pretty much brought nothing with me. I just had money to buy my ticket and then like my phone. That was literally it. I didn't bring anything else. And so we get in the car, and we don't live close to Lake Compounds. We were like over an hour or something. So we were in the car for like a while, and then suddenly we're getting close, right? Like say like fast forward about an hour, we're like almost there. I forgot who it was. It was either Ahmad or Dante, but they asked me what I brought, and I was like, oh, I brought my phone, I brought some money, that's about it. And they're like, where's your swimsuit, where's your towel? And I'm like, what? It's land rides, why would I need? And they're like, bro, it's water rides, like half of the thing is water rides. And I was like, what? Huh? Why didn't nobody tell me this? And they're like, well, you're supposed to know. And I'm like, okay, well, I've never been here before. In my defense, how was I supposed to know? So they yelled at me for like 5 minutes for not having a swimsuit or a towel. And then we arrived. So once we like checked in and had our tickets and everything, I went to like one of the gift shops to buy a swimsuit so I could like go on the water rides. The problem was, okay, this is the first problem. They only accepted card. I have cash, but the thing is, there were like machines where you could like put in the cash and they would like give you a card back. But this is where the next problem came. I only had like, okay, so I brought like $100 with me because like the ticket cost $60. I brought like the other $40 in case I would like need it for like a situation like this. But the problem was I brought the $120 bills, which meant like if I say like I needed to buy something like a swimsuit, for example, that costs like $23, I would have to put in 2 20s into the card to buy it. So even though I was only gonna use like $23, I would have to put in 40 into the card to have enough money in the card to buy it, because I only had $20 bills. So I had to use up basically all of the remaining money I had, because the ticket was like $60. I had to use up all of the remaining money, so I would have enough money in the card to buy the swim shorts, and I bought them. And then I had like a few dollars left, and then I just bought like sunglasses. They were really cool. And this whole thing took us like 20 minutes because we were like running around looking for like an ATM to split the 20, and then we found an ATM and it was broken. So then we went back and we went to go get a card. It was like a whole thing. It took like 20 minutes. But then after I bought the swim shorts and everything was good, we started going on the rides. And we did the water rides first, because there were like 2 parts of the amusement park. There were like land rides and water rides, and we did the water rides first. So I don't know, like a good 3 hours go by. We do all the water rides, and it's fun. And then we eat, and then we go to change into like our land clothes, like our normal clothes, because we're gonna do the land rides. I didn't have a towel, so my strategy was like, I was hoping that while we were like eating, I would have dried off enough to the point where I don't need a towel to like dry myself. So when we went to Zane's, I was like mostly dry. I was pretty confident that I like was completely dry. I didn't need a towel, so I put on my normal clothes on. So when we were changing, I put my shirt on and I put my pants over my swim shorts, and then we went to do the land rides. The first ride was like this big blue roller coaster looking thing. I did it and it was cool, it was fun. And then after I did it, I was like walking with Ahmad and Dante, and then these two like little girls, like probably in middle school or something, they walk up to me and they're like, excuse me, sir. And then I'm like, yeah. And then they're like, yeah, you have like a little bit of water on your. And then I turn around, and to the horror in my eye, I look and I realize that my swim shorts that were under my pants bled through my pants, making it look like I peed my pants. And I had a complete mental breakdown. Because I've been walking around for like the past 10 minutes not knowing that it looked like I peed my pants from behind me, because my swim shorts bled through, and it was just like I was wearing like light gray pants, and then like my whole like butt was just like dark gray, and it like stood out, and I was like, oh my god, it was awful. It was absolutely awful. So basically I just spent the rest of the day there. So it was like another 3 hours or something like that. I spent the next 3 hours just walking around doing the rides, looking like I peed my pants. There was really nothing I could do. It's not like I had like another pair of shorts or something like that, or like pants or whatever, or something to dry it, or I don't know. The damage was done. There's nothing I could do. Another like weird thing that happened, well, it wasn't weird, but there was like this little game you could play. It's one of those rigged games that they have at carnivals and stuff, where you could win like a giant ninja banana if you like hit 3 blocks off of the thing with like a ball and one throw. Okay, I don't feel like describing it. It's just like one of those little party games, and we wanted to like win, because like if you win, you get like this massive giant ninja banana thing. And we like throughout the day, we saw like so many people had won these, like so many like little kids and stuff like that, like they won the giant ninja banana, and we wanted ninja bananas. And like seeing as like so many people had won it, we figured it'd be like really easy. I think we spent like a total of $40 just on like repeated tries, like between all of us, and we didn't get a single one. Like we came kind of close, but we didn't get a single one. We got like hard scammed. About like 2 weeks later, we like planned to go again. This time it's me, Dante, and Jimmy who went. So we went back to like the same spot. I remembered towel and swim shorts and everything this time. We went on like a Monday because it was summer, so it didn't really matter to us. So we went there on a Monday. But the thing was, like most like grown-ups and stuff, they work on like a Monday morning, so no one was there for like the first half of the day. So we had like the whole thing to ourselves. There were like no lines for any of the rides. We could just like do the same rides like 10 times over with like instantly without having to wait at all, because there's just no people waiting in line besides us. So we like sped through like all the water rides, and like instead of 3 hours, it took us probably like, I don't know, 45 minutes or something. It was really, really fast. Because of this, we like finished like way earlier than we normally would. Like by the time we wanted to leave, it was way earlier than we would like normally leave. So we leave. Jimmy drops me off at my house. The only thing, the one little problem is, I didn't bring the key for my house. I thought that I would be home like 2 hours later. I didn't expect that there'd be like no one there and be able to like blast through like all of the rides. I came home like 2 hours earlier than expected, so I had like no keys to open the door. and my parents weren't home to open the door either, because I wasn't meant to be home for like another 2 hours. I called my mom, and she said to like wait like an hour. She wasn't gonna be home for like another hour, so I just had to like walk around and like, I don't know, do nothing for like a full hour. I think that's all the somewhat interesting things that happened. And the only other thing I could think of, on the way home, I had one of those funnel cakes, and the car took like, we were like in the car. I didn't finish it. I was just like, I had it in the car, like on a plate on my lap, and then the car took like a sharp turn, and it slid from my lap like it was Superman or something, and it just like fell face flat on the side, like in between the seat and the door, and all the like the flour that was on it just like fell off, and it like made a huge mess. But other than that, yeah, that's basically it. That's pretty much it. More uploads soon. The next video is gonna be like, it's not gonna be like a story video. It's gonna be like an actual edited good video. I'm still working on that. I haven't been able to work on it for like the past 2 weeks because I didn't have access to my computer, but I can work on it now. So next video, it's gonna be like, it's not gonna be a story video. It's gonna be an actual high quality, fully edited video. It's gonna be good. Subscribe for consistent uploads because I'm a consistent YouTuber, and goodbye.